I experienced all 5 of these, and when I came across a doctor breaking down the exact signs, I had one of those moments where everything clicks. I thought, okay, I need to do something about this. Now, my personal philosophy on most medications has been always, if I can function on less, why wouldn't I? If I don't need to be taking something, why do it? So I lowered my dose from 12.5 down to 10. But here's where it got a little interesting. My symptoms didn't immediately disappear. And more importantly, my weight stopped dropping. I actually gained a few pounds and completely plateaued. Is there such a thing as too much GLP-1? Yes, and I don't think enough people are talking about it. Everyone assumes the goal is to keep increasing the dose until the weight comes off. But your highest dose is not automatically your best dose. The best dose is the one where the medication helps you live better, not just eat less. And hi, I'm Dawn, and this is Beyond Optimal. Let's talk about the 5 signs your dose may be working against you. Signal 1, nausea. Not the mild queasiness you might get in your first few weeks. I'm talking about the persistent nausea that doesn't improve or actually gets worse over time. When your dose is too high, your body's being told to suppress hunger in a way that's too aggressive for your system. Your digestive system rebels, and the mistake most people make is thinking, this is just part of the deal. It's not. Nausea that sticks around is a signal, not a side effect you just accept. Sign 2, fatigue. You're on a medication that's supposed to help you feel better, live better, have more energy, but instead you're exhausted. You're dragging through your day. You can barely get through your normal routine. That's not something to push through. That can be your body saying the dose may be too much for your system. When your appetite is suppressed so much that you're under-eating or not getting enough protein to support your body, your energy pays the price. Sign 3, brain fog. You can't think clearly. You're struggling to focus. Everything feels cloudy. For me, this was one of the most frustrating signs because I kept blaming other things. I'm wondering, stress, sleep, life. But when I looked at the bigger picture, it was connected to how much GLP was in my system. I may not have been feeling enough for the dose I was on. Your brain needs fuel. And when appetite suppression gets too aggressive, the fog moves in. Sign 4, hair loss. Now this one's tricky because there are multiple factors at play. GLP-1 can affect nutrient absorption, and when your dose is too aggressive, you might notice more shedding than normal. But here's the honest part. I wasn't hitting my protein targets at the time either, and my doctor pointed out that alone could explain hair loss. I also happened to be starting hormone replacement therapy at the time. So was it the dose? Was it protein? Was it the HRT? Probably all 3. And that's exactly why you can't just follow someone else's formula when it comes to figuring this out. Sign 5, cold hands and feet. This one sounds small, but it's real. Cold hands can be another sign that your body isn't getting enough fuel, especially if it's happening alongside fatigue, brain fog, or aggressive appetite suppression. It's your body redirecting resources, and it's worth paying attention to. So now I'm in this real-time figuring it out phase. Was my dose actually too high, or does my body need more support than I thought? Have I hit my goal, which I didn't think so, or am I just under-medicating? I genuinely don't know yet, and that's the whole point. My story isn't your story. Dose adjustment isn't a checklist. It's not one and done. It's about becoming a student of your own body. You notice the signs, you make a change, and you observe what happens. You work with your doctor, and you keep adjusting until you find your sweet spot. Not someone else's sweet spot, not the dose from a video, yours. Your job isn't to suffer through the side effects and call it normal. Your job is to notice them, take them seriously, and be willing to experiment until you find the dose that actually lets you live well. That's how you know you're optimizing, not just enduring. If any of these 5 signs sound familiar, drop it in the comments. Tell me what you've experienced, because this is exactly the conversation Beyond Optimal exists to have. See you in the next one.